Hey peeps, I'm back with some more of Rox the Concert Chick story, the original Rox the Concert Chick story. And I'm sitting on the floor of my hotel room on the 37th floor of a hotel overlooking Times Square, which is behind me right now. It's not the best view, but it's there. And here, if I do this, you can probably see more. Ooh, there you go. You can see more of Times Square. Anyway, also that beautiful sunflower was a gift for all of those of us who got up today and did the solstice yoga in Times Square today, and that's from a gift from Athleta, which is a major sponsor, and they also gave us a yoga mat, so I have that as well. Anyway, yeah, I'm looking a little bit worn for the weather here. I just came back from walking probably like 6 miles, and that's in addition to probably the 4 I walked this morning. So I love cities. Walk, 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 walk. The only part that sucked is that I didn't take my Fitbit off of my yoga pants, so I just registered all these steps in my head. They're not showing up on my Fitbit report. So I wish I could go back in. I think I can. Maybe I'll have to check that out later. But all right. So we talked about the top 10 ways that Rox identified as a way for her to get backstage and on a tour bus. And for those of you who are just joining us for the first time, it's silly me putting myself out there, hopefully inspiring you to do the same, to tell you about this story that I wrote a long time ago about this little chick who was hatched in a chocolate egg in the south of France, who jumped on a yacht, crossed the Atlantic, ended up in New York. Here we are in New York, where she discovered music and discovered herself. And she really wanted to get backstage and on a bus, a band bus, and she looked at other girls and wrote down, took notes very carefully as to how they were getting backstage and on the bus. And she exhausted all 10 that were on her list. She couldn't play an instrument, she couldn't dance, she couldn't sing, she didn't like the pole dancing, nothing with a Playboy centerfold happened because of those damn lawyers, and I'm not supposed to talk about the lawyers anymore, so we're not going to talk about the lawyers anymore. What else? Now I lost my train of thought. Oh, the catering company, a roadie, none of this stuff was working for her. So Rox is thinking, okay, everything is on my list. It's crossed off. Nothing is going to happen. So now we are at the juncture where Rox either, tucks her feathers in and goes home with her tail between her legs, defeated because, she was so determined, and she is determined, or maybe she comes up with something else. So let's see how the story continues. And for once, look at me. Only my readers were near me, no sunnies. It's because it was raining today. I did have some sunshine. But now here we are. This is Rox's aha moment, the one that we've all been waiting for. Voila, a gift from heaven, part 1. Rox wasn't a quitter, but she ran out of ideas. Just as Rox was about to give up and pursue another dream, enrolling in medical school and becoming a pediatrician, she heard bagpipes and was so mortified and shocked, she fell over and hit her head on the asphalt. I cannot stand bagpipes. I know I'm probably one of the few people on this entire planet that cannot stand them, but you may as well just put up the biggest chalkboard, bigger than Times Square back here, bigger than any of the marquees, and just take the biggest, in the dark, whoa, okay, and take the biggest fingernails you can and go, and then it's music to some people's ears, and to me it is that. Bagpipes. They scare me. I run from them. Must be some past life crap. I don't have any idea. But anyway, Rox is the same way. She can't stand them, and it shocked her so much that she fell over and she hit her head. When she came to, she woke up to the best option of all. Option number 11. See, I mentioned option number 11, and I felt bad because I told you there's only 10, and then I mentioned 11 in the last episode, and I exhaust myself sometimes being technically correct, but I just don't want someone to come back and say, you told us there was 11 last time, then you said there was only 10. Well, guess what? There really was 11. She decided that she would just be herself. That's the ticket to the backstage and the bus. Why hadn't she thought of this before? Being someone else, as she quickly learned, was impossible. And that's when she found her magnificent self everywhere she wanted to be. Of course, it's better and so much easier to be a first-rate Rox rather than a second-rate imitation of some other chick. Voila, the birth of the original concert chick, And then all of Rox's dreams came true. And now she's on a worldwide tour to spread her message to every girl, no matter how many years they have been alive, that their dreams will come true when they show up as their fabulous selves. Be yourself, and the world is your stage. And that's all I've got for you, all right? Because that's all you need. It's all you need to know is that when you are yourself, you can do anything, you can be anything, you can go anywhere. The backstage and the bus, that's actually like not even that attractive anymore once you realize that you've got this whole world out there that you can conquer. So yesterday was my birthday, actually, and I've been alive for 54 years now, and I'm very excited to say that. And today's Father's Day, and I miss my daddy very much. So it's been a very special weekend of a lot of reflection, and it's the perfect time to talk to you about option number 11. If you're into numbers like I am, 11 signifies a gateway. Just picture an 11 looking like sort of like that, and then you just walk through to the next chapter of your life. All right, we've all got books in us, and this story actually isn't finished. So the next time I will be talking to you will be in another part of the country. I am going to tell you the rest in Portland, Oregon. So it's going to be next month, so hold tight. Keep on thinking about just being yourself, be your awesome self, and a lot will happen, I'm sure, in your life by the time I see you next time on Denise-Marie TV. Have a wonderful evening, and you are awesome. Anybody would want to be you, so why don't you just be you, all right? Talk to you later. Bye-bye.